Hello all, welcome back to my YouTube channel all about VLSI. In this video, we are going to see one practical example of UVM factory override. So in our previous sessions, we were discussing what is your factory override and what is your UVM factory, and we were discussing how to perform UVM factory overriding, everything we were discussing. And in this particular session, we are going to see how to perform factory overriding. So let's start your factory overriding. So let's see how to perform UVM factory overriding. In a particular environment, we have two agents. One is nothing but base agent, and one more is a child class of this particular. It is known as child agent. Let's say. Okay. So we are basically trying to override this particular base agent with our child agent. This is our agenda. And let's say this particular base agent is having one more driver. Let's say driver underscore base, and we are trying to override or replace this particular driver base with our child underscore driver. Okay, so let us do this. Let us try to perform this. So the agenda it's very simple. So let's try to perform that. So first I'm opening my EDA playground. So make sure that in when you're trying your code in EDA playground, you have selected this particular UVM option. Okay. So and you should also include the libraries hash tick include UVM underscore macros dot h UVM underscore macros dot svh, and you should also have import UVM underscore package. So I'm importing this, and afterwards and let me create my base agent class base underscore agent, which is extending from UVM underscore agent. Okay, so let me register this particular class, take UVM underscore component underscore utils. I'm registering my class base agent. Okay, so after registering this particular class, I'm going to write down my new function. There's no double quotes here, only just we are registering it. And let me write down my function new. String name is equal to base agent and UVM component parent. So these are the arguments which my function is expecting, which is a virtual function, which is a virtual function, right? In the parent class we have seen. And we are passing this argument super.new of name comma parent. Okay, we are passing them and followed by int function. That's it. Just we are keeping the thing simple, so I'm not writing anything. So just I've declared a agent and just I'm passing the arguments to my constructor and just end class. And I'm also creating one more agent which is known as child underscore agent, which is extending from my base agent. And let me register this UVM underscore component underscore utils. I'm having my child agent. Okay. So this particular thing, let us write the new function also. String name is equal to child underscore agent, comma UVM component parent. Okay, and super dot new of name comma parent. Okay, followed by end function and end class. So I've created two agents. One is base agent and another is child agent. Now let me create my environment. So this class env extends UVM underscore environment. So in this particular environment, first let me register it with my factory UVM underscore component underscore utils environment. So this one, let us again have your function new. String name is equal to parent, comma UVM component parent, And in this particular thing, we are going to pass these arguments super dot new of name comma parent. Okay, and followed by end function. So we are just basically passing them. And now let me create the handles. Let me declare the handles of my agent. So let's say this particular environment is having base agent handle. So let's say it has BAH, or let's say okay BAH, or let's say B agent underscore H. Okay. Now let me create the handle for, let me create the instance for this using the create method. So I'm going to create the instance of my base agent handle using the create method, and I should create it in the build phase. Okay, build function we should use. And we haven't discussed about this particular phases. So when we are discussing about this particular phases, I will explain what is meant by this build phase, everything. Okay. So build phase, it is expecting one argument which is known as UVM phase. I'm passing it, and I'm basically uh, I'm going to create the instance of my base agent underscore H is equal to base agent type ID create. I should pass this B agent underscore H comma this. Okay. So I'm passing it, and followed by super dot build underscore phase. I'm passing the handle phase. Okay, and followed by end function. Now this is my build phase and my new, and I'm going to end the class now. So let me create my test class test, which is extending from my UVM test. And in this thing, um, first let me register it with my UVM factory UVM underscore component underscore utils. I'm registering it, and function new string name is equal to parent. Sorry, here string name I've given different environment. Okay, and test comma UVM component parent. Okay, and afterwards I'm passing it super dot new of name comma parent. Okay, and afterwards I'm ending this particular function. Now next what I'm going to do is I'm going to declare the handles here. So I need my environment handle in my test. So I'm going to create it env, and I'm going to create the instance using the build phase. So function void build underscore phase. Here I'm going to have UVM underscore phase, and in this I'm going to pass it. So super dot, sorry, I'm going to create the instance of my environment envh is equal to env type id create envh comma this. Okay, so I've created this. Now I'm also going to create my factory instance. So the singleton factory instance UVM underscore factory factory, which is equal to UVM underscore factory get. Okay, I'm going to get the instance of this, and singleton instance, which is a singleton instance, and afterwards I'm going to pass the super dot build underscore face of face. Okay, just I'm passing it now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the overriding. So what I'm going to do is, so set type override by type. So what I want to override is my base agent. So base agent get the type ID get underscore type, and with which we want to override is our child agent. Okay, child underscore agent get underscore type. Okay, so basically I'm performing this particular overriding, and yeah, and followed by end function and end class. Okay, so this is what I'm doing, and let me create a module which is known as top, and in this, in an initial beginning block, let me call the function which is known as run underscore test, which is going to run this, which is going to execute all this particular phases and everything. And let me give it the name of my test class, and I'm going to write end and end module. So let me save this and let me run. Let's see what we are getting. Yeah. And one more thing, I will use one more method, the factory method, which is known as factory.print. Okay. So what I'm going to write is factory.print. So I'm calling this particular function. Yes. So if you carefully see, here we can see this. So requested type is our base agent, and overriding our base agent has been overridden by child agent. So these are all the things which we have registered with our factory, that is base agent, child agent, environment test. So we are basically overriding our base agent with our child agent. So this is how it is getting overridden. Now, so let's say if we have a driver which is declared in this particular agent, base agent. Okay, let me create two drivers. So class, let's say base driver is present, base driver extends from my UVM driver, and we are basically registering it with the factory UVM component utils. I'm passing my base driver and followed by end class, and I have one more driver, driver one, which is extending from base driver. So I will register it UVM component utils driver one. Okay, so I'm registering this and followed by my function new. Here also let me write this function new string name is nothing but my base driver UVM component. Okay, and super dot new of name comma parent. Okay, followed by in function. So let me copy this one so that I can paste it over here again. Let me copy this and paste it over here so that yeah. So I will write down here driver one. Okay. So this is my driver one and base driver. So my base agent is containing the instance of my base driver. Okay. So let me write down base underscore driver, base underscore driver bdh. Okay, and let me create the instance of this particular bdh using the build phase. So function void build underscore phase. Regarding this build phase, everything we will discuss, don't worry. UVM underscore phase, and I'm going to create it bdh is equal to um, base underscore driver type id, which is nothing but your UVM component registry class, and the create method which is present in that, and I'm creating it bdh comma this. Okay, followed by end function. That's it. So I've created my instance of my base driver in this particular base agent, and yeah, that's it. So let us now try to replace my base driver with my one more driver, which is nothing but uh, driver one. Okay, so let me comment this one. So set type override by type. I want to replace my base driver with my get type with my driver one get type. Yes. So let's see here what is happening. So the requested type is base driver. So we are overriding this particular base driver with our driver one, and these are the components which we have registered. So base agent, base driver, child agent, driver one, environment test. Okay. So this is what it is happening, right? Now, let's say if we want to include the conditions. Now, let's say if we want to override by instance, so what we can do is set type set instance override by type. So I can override. Let's say I have to mention the path first. So where is my driver file present? So my driver file is present in my environment. So what is the environment handle which we are having? Envh. So envh dot and envh dot what is where is the agent present? So agent is present here. So the agent handle which we are having is b agent underscore h. So b agent underscore h dot the driver. Okay, so just that's it, b agent. Now we need to override my base driver get type with my driver one get type. That's it. So we are basically overriding our base driver with my uh, driver one. So let me come in the first line. Let's see what is happening. So let me run this. Yes. So basically, we are overriding our base driver with the path. We are getting, see, UVM test top environment base agent. We are replacing it with my driver one. Yes. So this is how we are going to perform factory overriding, the global overriding, and instance overriding. So this is how we can perform the overriding. Yes. And let's say if we want to, let's say if we have two drivers. So let's say, let us take one more driver also. This is driver one, and let's take one more driver. Let me copy this and paste it over here. Driver two. Okay. Let's say we have driver one and driver two. Okay. So basically we are having two drivers. So this is driver two which we are having, and let's say if our agenda is to, let's write some piece of code here. Let me come on this. So I'm going to write one condition here. So tick if define, tick if def my drv1, then I'm going to execute this. So here I'm writing tick else if this particular drv2 has been mentioned, then I'm writing set override by type. My base driver will be replaced with my driver 2. And after writing this, let me save this. And here I should mention. So here in the compile options, I should mention plus define plus the style you want. So plus drv1 I'm mentioning here. And let me run this. So tick if define drv1, drv2, and if. Okay. So let's see what we are getting. So our basically base driver is replacing with my driver one. So let me change the style. So I will write here plus drv2. Okay. So let me write it as drv2 and let me run. This is how I'm going to use my UVM factory, and I'm going to follow my factory overriding. So yes, so that's all about this particular video. So if you like this particular video, please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel all about VLSI. Thank you for